tape for this middleweight fight. The Canadian, 2 years the elder of the American. Everything else is virtually identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our referee. The lovely Shondella, beautiful Ariani, our entire crew here at Pepsi Center in Denver, Colorado. Middleweight fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Let's go, come on.
And here we go. White trunks for the southpaw. Born in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Living in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Nick Ring. Boetsch the Barbarian was born in Camden, Maine. Uses the teep early.
There you go, there you go.
Trained again for this fight, did Tim Boetsch. Up in the Pacific Northwest under the guidance of Matt Hume.
And Boetsch is ridiculously strong for 185 pounds. He was a tough guy at 205, but he was having a hard time with the upper echelon of the division. But when he dropped down to 185, the way he manhandled Kendall Grove was a real revelation. And I think he really should have been at this weight class all along. It's a difficult cut for him, but the rewards are more than worth it. He's very, very big for 185 pounds, and you really get to see his wrestling and his physical strength at this weight class. And he's chasing down Nick Ring right now.
And Joe, it was a tough cut for Tim Boetsch, 13-4 in his career. In college as a wrestler, he used to give away 40 or 50 pounds. He used to wrestle as a heavyweight, he said, because we needed one. And he was strong at 205, as you mentioned as well. But right now, Ring is trying to work the outside, maybe throw his hands a little bit, but not get into the clinch game. Catches the leg, looking for the takedown. Ring pounces on his opponent.
He's got the front headlock. He's holding onto it very tight and looking to spin to Tim's back, and Tim's going to try to pop his head out of this. Tim does not want to wind up on his back. That is a position that wrestlers do not enjoy. And it's a position that he found himself in a losing effort against Matt Hamill.
12-0 in his MMA career. Nick, the promise ring.
Nick with some nice knees to the shoulder, damage that shoulder, take away the ability to punch. And that is a legal maneuver. He just has to be careful, careful that he does not hit the head. He also, of course, can attack the body from this position with knees, which is very effective. He's staying high on the head, and he's forcing Tim Boetsch to carry his weight and work here. And he's doing two things. One, he's showing that he can control the wrestler. And, you know, Tim Boetsch absolutely does not want to be in this position. So he's showing that he can control him. And two, he's punishing him, and he's making him carry his weight, and he's making him tired.
And he's very methodical with the strikes to the shoulder, knowing that he cannot head him. Pardon me, he cannot knee his head from this position. Now they're back on their feet.
He let him go.
So just past the midway point of the first round. Circling again away from the right hand and the power of Boetsch. His Ring, now he comes the other way.
Well, right away, Ring showed that he can be very effective in a grappling scenario and that he can control Boetsch. So he's got a little bit of a psychological victory there.
Because if you looked at it on paper, Joe, you would say strength advantage clearly to Boetsch.
Right. Nick is a very smart fighter. He doesn't fight like a meathead. He doesn't charge in. He's got good technique.
He was a lot of people's favorite to win the Ultimate Fighter Season 11. He was on Team Tito Ortiz. That show was taped in early 2010, but he was forced to leave the competition due to injury.
I'll tell you what, he looked spectacular against James Head in his last fight. We really got to see what he's capable of in that fight. And there he caught that kick.
Again, second time he's done that.
Yeah. Well, Tim pushes out that front kick, and he leaves it out there. Nice leg kick by Boetsch.
Got to throw it out there, bring it back. As Ring trying to score some more points here in the first round.
Interesting, though, that Ring was the one who was able to initiate the grappling and wind up on top. That's a bit surprising to Boetsch.
Tim Boetsch, 5-1 with a knockout and a couple submissions in his last 6 fights. This is his second fight at 185. Under a minute now.
He looks a lot bigger than he looked yesterday at the weigh-in. I mean, like 20 pounds bigger. And that could be good, but it could be bad because, you know, draining your body like that, it does not come cheap.
Right.
It comes at a price. And that price is often your vitality.
And add in the altitude here in Denver.
Absolutely, very good point.
30 seconds now.
Where did Boetsch train for this fight?
He trained up in the Pacific Northwest, so not a lot of altitude in Seattle. Oh, nice right hand, caught him. Trained with Matt Hume at AMC Pancration.
Stay on him, Tim. Stay on him. There you go.
Nice
Ring
uppercut,
is
snapped it.
very cautious, though. He has a lot of respect for the power of Boetsch. You can see as he's punching, he's very wary of those counters. Good head movement by Boetsch.
Into the round.
Stool. Good job. That was perfect. He's starting to slow down. Okay, let's relax. Deep breath. Deep breath. Relax. He's getting frustrated, slowing down already.
No, you're slowing down. Get your breath back under control. When you hear Brian say move, I want you to move, okay?
Good.
He's walking right into your straight left. All you gotta do is throw it, okay?
You start setting up that front lead kick. Just set it up with your hands, okay? He didn't like that at all. Okay. He wants to put you in front of his straight
And the
left, so
corner
he's
Boetsch.
circling. Start using your kicks to close. Throw straight punches and quit chasing them, okay? Let's go. Check in and start fighting the game plan.
And the beautiful Ariani set for the start of round 2.
Interesting. Boetsch's corner said check in and start fighting with the game plan. They're obviously not happy with his performance in that first round.
Let's go, come on.
Basically said, let's go with the game plan. Stop chasing him. See if he can cut him off. But that's also good footwork utilized by Nick Ring. And as you said, Joe, he respects the power of Tim Boetsch.
Yeah, look at how he's moving. I mean, every punch he throws, he's looking to get out of there right away. And that can be real frustrating for a guy like Boetsch who's stalking him down, looking for an exchange. And as I said about Nick Ring, Nick is a smart fighter. He's not the kind of guy that butts heads with someone. He goes around them.
Goes with the path of least resistance. Almost caught the leg again. And as you pointed out, it's the technique in which he throws that kick and he leaves that leg out there.
And he utilized that front kick to the body as well to try to keep Boetsch off. A technique that Boetsch really likes.
Yep, lead right, Joe, for the Barbarian.
Oh, that's a nice right hand. That connected.
Snapped his neck back.
He needs more of that. Look at this.
Stuffed.
Nick Ring initiates the takedown and he ate the left hook. I like to see more kicks from Boetsch, Mike. And not just front kicks, but leg kicks.
But like you said, wrestlers generally don't like to be on their back. And that's when you find them sometimes cautious to throw the kick.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why he likes that front kick. It's not quite as easy to grab as the round kicks.
But he's trying to close off the octagon
There
here.
he goes. Big uppercut by Boetsch.
Man, he just brings that from the hip with a lot of force.
You know, as we said, at 185, Boetsch is going to be one of the stronger guys in the division.
And he said he moves better, Joe. He's got faster transitions. He's much smoother on his feet and on the ground. Good head movement by Boetsch. Head kick again by Nick Ring. Boetsch trying to be the first man to defeat Nick Ring, and he
big
rocked
right
him
hand.
again.
He hurt him with that one, Mike. And now Boetsch on top, but look at this. Nick Ring able to get back right back up to his feet. And Nick has got Boetsch up against the cage here.
Well, he was chasing him down, and he was connecting with some frequency here in the second round.
I think Nick is surprising a lot of people with his grappling ability and his physical strength. Nice knee, but he gets taken down. But look at that, scoots, uses the underhook, gets right back up to his feet, but Boetsch has a hold of his head in a guillotine position, and Boetsch drops down.
See if he can finish him here. Midway point of this fight.
So far, it does not look like Boetsch is really exerting. It looks like he's kind of holding the position and waiting. You know, and a lot of guys will do that. When they know they have a guillotine, they'll put it at like 50, 60% and hold it, and then slowly start to tighten it up. Slowly start to wait until the guy gets tired, and then crank on it even more. And when a guy gets into a desperate mode, then you really put the full squeeze on it.
And up against the fence, he's not able to really utilize his lower body, and he loses it. Wasn't able to extend that lower body in the guard, Joe, to try to lock it in and finish.
Now let's see what Boetsch can do off of his back. Because as I said, it's very rare that you see him in the octagon fighting off his back. He turned toward an arm bar right there. But Wasn't able to really get anything off. And now Nick on top of him, full guard. And it looks like Tim's just going to try to get out of there. He's just going to try to push him off or stand back up to his feet. And in doing so, he's got to be careful he doesn't get too reckless and wind up giving up a good position. You know, a lot of times when guys will just try to muscle something, just try to explode to their feet, they leave an opening. And this is that opening, a split second, a guy will take it back or take a guillotine, or now he's up.
And he wants that uppercut again. He's had success with it.
Good left hook by Boetsch. That was a good one.
The Barbarian trying to hunt him down. Still over a minute on the clock here in round 2.
Boetsch is hunting for that uppercut,
yeah,
Mike.
And his corner's saying do not chase. Although he's having success.
He hurt Ring.
Walking him down.
He hurt him again, Mike.
Now to the midsection. And again.
Now he's got Nick Ring in a dogfight now, Mike, and this is what Boetsch really wants. This is Boetsch's kind of fight now. This is not the first round where Nick Ring is running around and picking at him from a distance. This is Boetsch's kind of fight.
Well, Boetsch said pre-fight he knows of the toughness of Nick Ring, because he was in some trouble early against James Head and came on strong and won the fight. But he knows that Ring is a very tough competitor. And he's put some punishment on him here in this round. Very good second round for Tim Boetsch.
Nice, beautiful takedown by Boetsch. Knee to the belly. He's gonna go for a Kimura. He's got a few seconds. Crank it.
Get it. Trying to finish this fight.
Wow, so close, so close. Now that's Tim Boetsch. That's Tim Boetsch at his best now. Look at that, beautiful trip. He's got him down. Now look how he goes immediately. Knee to the belly, attacks that arm, pins it down with his right, gets the left arm through, double wrist lock position, twists it. That was a bad position for Nick Ring. And let's take a look at this here. That's a right hand that he caught him with running away. And there's a nice uppercut as well. A very successful round for Tim Boetsch. Much, much better than the first round. There's a nice left hook as well.
You got to put combos together. Single punches aren't going to land on him. He's moving too much, so you got to keep cutting and then throw combos, okay? You're better than him. You just showed it. You just see everything we worked on, you did that round. Now do it again. Listen, you need to win this round. You need to finish him to take this fight. Do not leave it in the hands.
Perfect assessment in the corner of Tim Boetsch.
I don't know if he needs to finish him, but he definitely needs to win this round. I think he won that round big, but the first round went to Nick Ring.
Yes, yep. So third and final round, 5 minutes remain. Also keep an eye on the cardio of Tim Boetsch, because he really pushed the pace in that second round.
And he looks invigorated.
Big 185. He looks good though.
Yeah, he looks invigorated and very confident now coming into this third.
A lot of that round was spent punching and working angles. It wasn't a grappling or a wrestling match that can really wear you down.
Well, he came so close to finishing that fight in the last few seconds.
Again, he pushes forward. Nice job defending the knee, throws a couple of his own.
You can't, Nick.
Ring unbeaten in his MMA career. Muay Thai black belt, brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He throws the knee. And like you said, very aptly, Joe, in the second round, Boetsch had turned it into a dogfight for a second.
Yeah, that's Boetsch's kind of fight. You know, he's a tough, gritty wrestler, likes to get right in front of dudes and break them, wear them down. There's a nice left hook by Boetsch.
Trying to follow up with the uppercut again. Wrestled it.
Nice knee as well. A lot of this,
in a powerhouse.
Sorry, a lot of this is Boetsch's head movement. You know, Nick Ring was landing some jabs in the first round, but now Boetsch has sort of got that timing down, utilizing good head movement and then countering with punches of his own. And his punches are most certainly harder.
Get off the cage, Tim. Don't let him put you on the cage.
Final round. This fight's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Nick Ring's got to get something off here, Mike. You know, one thing that would really help him is if he could catch Boetsch off guard and try to take him down. He had some good success grappling in that first round.
Stop.
And they're going to split him up here. Back to the center.
Nick Ring has to realize that the momentum of this fight has most certainly shifted into Tim Boetsch's corner. He's got to do something to take that back.
He wants him to angle in, but not to chase. Just stalk his opponent and hunt him down. Not to leave himself in a vulnerable position to the striking of Nick Ring.
I wonder if he's getting weary or what it is, because he moves for a little bit and then he allows Tim Boetsch to get a hold of him.
Well, he took some shots in the second round, Joe.
Yeah. Well, there's a nice trip.
Again.
Down.
Now remember, he almost finished it late in the second round from top position.
Well, he's not in as good a position now. He's stuck in the guard.
Hands off the canvas, Tim. Hands off the canvas, Tim.
Boetsch has to be careful, that right arm on the mat. He's got it off the mat now.
Yeah, you heard his corner, hands off the canvas, Tim. Going to disrupt the breathing pattern of his opponent for a second.
All right, Tim should be trying to pass here, Mike. He should be trying to get out of this guard. You know, it's going to be real slippery and very hard for Nick Ring to get anything going with his legs from this position.
The pass or posture up and throw down some ground and pound. Under 2 now.
Well, either or would be nice, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to stand you guys up.
And Mario Yamasaki on cue. And he's going to stand him up.
Give him a chance. Both these guys are getting tired now. We are in Denver, Colorado, at altitude, the Mile High City, and it's tough to breathe up here.
Not only the lack of oxygen, but you get dehydrated very quickly. 1:15 remains in this fight. Again, he just
nice
hunts
knee
down.
To the body by Boetsch. And nice trip. Oh, beautiful!
This is the position he was in at the end of the second round, Joe.
That was stellar.
Big elbows.
Huge elbows by Boetsch.
And he continues to pour it on.
Controlling him in this position. Boetsch has got one arm trapped, and he's looking to trap the other one.
Ring trying to work himself free.
He's looking to work that mounted crucifix. He lost it, but now he is on top. Looks like he's trying to sink in a choke. Looks like he's trying to sink in an anaconda choke here, Mike.
After a vicious takedown, gave him side control. 30 seconds now.
Tim is mounting him. Nicely done.
Looking to finish
arm. Twist that arm.
Can he get it here? 15 seconds.
That right arm of Nick Ring is in danger if Tim Boetsch knows. He doesn't know the position. There's a technique called the baby arm, an arm bar from that position.
Final seconds of this fight.
Tim Boetsch all over
Big
Nick Ring in that third
for
round.
Tim Boetsch.
And that should do it for him. Very nicely done. And what a spectacular throw that was. Let's take a look at it again, because, man, he went airborne. Look at the beautiful technique, utilizing that whizzer in the hips, and Nick Ring went flying. Let's look at it again. Look at this. That is picture perfect, man. Uchimata all the way, and look at this. He's got him mounted. He's got him in the crucifix position, dropping bombs on him, elbows and punches. And really had a bunch of different limbs and all sorts of danger in several different spots in that fight. Just an awesome second and third round for Boetsch.
Yep, it was his goal to hand Nick Ring his first career loss. Tim the Barbarian Boetsch. 8th fight in his UFC career.
Honestly,
And this one goes the distance.
Great job. You really stepped up in that second and third round.
And here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tim the Barbarian Boetsch.
Boetsch victorious. He's 2-0 at 185.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Tim Boetsch, 2-0 at 185, Tim. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm loving middleweight so far.
It looked like you were having a hard time chasing him down in that first round, but in the second and third, you turned it into your kind of a fight. You got in his face, you started taking him down and beating him up, and it was all you from there.
Yeah, I was trying to land one big punch that first round. That doesn't work in the UFC.
Well, let's take a look at that beautiful toss that you laid on him in that third round, man, because he went airborne. Enjoy your handiwork, sir.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Good height on the hips there. Big shout out, Connor Kurtzen. Happy birthday. Angie, happy birthday. There you go. There's your win.
Congratulations, brother. Tim Boetsch, ladies and gentlemen.
Great throw, great finish, and a victory tonight for the Barbarian, the kid from Maine, Tim Boetsch.